This video note introduces principles of visual design. There are 4 visual design principles that you can apply to the design of just about anything: repetition, contrast, proximity, and alignment. Whether you're designing a web page, a button, a logo, a DVD cover, a brochure, or a software interface, the 4 design principles will help you to create the look or visual aesthetic of your project and will determine whether your message is effectively communicated. To apply the design principle of repetition, the designer repeats one or more elements throughout the product. The repeating aspect functions to tie the design together and increases the cohesion of the web page. This web page demonstrates the use of repetition in a variety of design components, including shape, color, image, and font typeface. The search features on the right side of the page use the same rectangular shape, light text color, khaki background color, font typefaces, and button. The khaki color is also repeated in the headings used within the news and events area. The main navigation links below the engaging image feature a similar rectangular shape. This area is configured with light text on a 4-screen gradient background. Although several font typefaces are used on the page, they are all sans serif, which demonstrates repetition and helps to create a cohesive look. The image links in the photos and multimedia area are all the same shape and size. Whether it is color, shape, font, or image, the repetition of elements helps to unify a design. To apply the principle of contrast, the designer should make the elements different, which is adding contrast, in order to make the design interesting and to direct attention. There should be good contrast between the background color and the text color used in a web page. The text color and background color were chosen for each section of this web page with good contrast and readability in mind. The logo header features a very dark background color and light text color. This combination adds prominence and weight to the logo area. The search area is configured with a medium dark khaki background color with light text. The main navigation displays with a dark green background color and light text. The main content has a light background color with medium dark text to provide good visual contrast and easy reading. To apply the principle of proximity, place related items physically close together. Unrelated items should have space separating them. Placing related items close together gives visual clues to the logical organization of the information or functionality. The horizontal navigation links on this web page are all placed in close proximity to each other. This creates a visual group on the page and makes the navigation easier to use. Notice the proximity of related items in the search area: News section, Event section, Photos, and Multimedia section. Proximity is used well on this page to group related elements. When applying the design principle of alignment, the designer organizes the page so that each element placed aligns vertically or horizontally with another element on the page. Let's explore how alignment is used on this web page. Notice how the logo header area, main navigation area, and photos and multimedia section are configured to create prominent horizontal bands across the page. Notice how other page components are vertically aligned to the column. Repetition, contrast, proximity, and alignment are 4 principles that can greatly improve your web page design. If you apply these principles effectively, your web pages will look more professional and you will communicate your message more clearly. Keep these visual design principles in mind as you design and build websites.